Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whatever time you're watching this. As this case, it is a good morning to you. I hope you got your coffee ready, got a couple of nourishments on you, because we got ourselves a good show here today. Week 6 did not disappoint. Really good slate of games, especially there was one overtime game which was exciting. Excuse me, as I clear my throat. Very good, very good slate of games this past Sunday or yesterday, and I will run down what happened in that game and what impact will it make for the rest of the season. I hope everybody's doing good today on this good morning. Cloudy skies as usual, but I'm not trying to be a meteorologist today. It's time to get some games in. Let's do this thing. First. Sorry. I have my book here, my Death Note. No, it's not a Death Note. I'm kidding. It's not a Death Note. First game I'll talk about, Week 6 kicks off between the Washington football team traveling to MetLife to take on the New York Giants. And oh, happy for me to say this, my team, the New York Giants, got themselves a W. That's right, final score 20-19. Under the tutelage under head coach Joe Judge. Great game. It was a great game. The defense stepped up as usual. Pretty much the defense was the highlight of the game, really, when you think about it. Daniel Jones had a career-long run. I think it was a 74-yard run. It was a great play because it even faked out the cameras. Like literally, when the cameras focus on like the players. Like, they focus on it the whole time. And then, all of a sudden, we thought Daniel Jones had the ball. But he was focused on the running back. So he thought, oh, he got the ball. Boom. Second down. But no, he faked out the cameraman. And he went for a 74-yard run. I'm like, oh, shit, heard you, Daniel Jones. You got some swagger. All right, then. Heard you, sir. My boy Daniel Jones got some swagger. There you go. Sorry. Yeah, Daniel Jones ran in there. Darius, I'm telling you, the connection with Daniel Jones and Darius Slayton reminds me, really, of Eli and Victor Cruz. Not Eli and Odell, because they haven't connected much, but Eli and Victor Cruz have definitely connected very well back in the day. Darius Slayton is that number one wide receiver when you think about it. All the wide receivers are down, really. Like Sterling Shepard's on IR. Golden Tate's not doing much. But Darius Slayton's been putting in that work, man. Darius Slayton has put in that work. Like, whew, that's a dangerous wide receiver. He's a sleeper pick. If you got him on a fantasy, he's a sleeper pick. But yeah, like I said, mostly field goals by the Giants. Offense, great game for them. Kyle Allen played good too, I can't lie. He brought their team back real quick. 31 for 42, 280 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 INT for Kyle Allen. He balled, but it wasn't enough. They lost by 1. It wasn't enough. Daniel Jones was 12 for 19, 112 yards, and 1 touchdown and 1 INT. He didn't have that much stats, but he did play hard, though. The defense played hard, too. The defense played great on night one. The defense played fantastic. Like, for real. They played fantastic. Good game for the Giants. I'm very happy. As a Giants fan. We've been losing 0-5. Now we're 1-5. We're third place in the NFC East, surprisingly. We're still in it. And a lot of teams lost today. A lot of the NFC East teams lost today. Well, except for the Cowboys, which they played tonight, I might add. Remember, it's a Monday night doubleheader between the Bills and the Chiefs, and the Cardinals and the Cowboys. Just FYI. Next game, which was a battle. I call this a good battle. The Ravens taking on the Eagles. Ravens got themselves a W. 30-28 was the final score. Lamar was remarkable again. 16 for 27, 186 yards, 1 touchdown. He ran for a touchdown. Like he looked like a running back. Um, he ran for a touchdown. How many yards is that? I want to say 43. I could be wrong. Um, yeah, he ran for a touchdown, a long one. I'm gonna say it was a long one, semi-long one. Um, and yeah, he balled. But Carson Wentz came back. Like Carson Wentz brought his team back. Honestly, like gotta admit, Carson Wentz is a fighting quarterback. He don't give up. He don't lay down that easily. You when he down, he tries a way to get back up. Carson Wentz was 21 for 40, 213 yards, 2 touchdowns, and got himself a rushing touchdown. Yeah, the Eagles bend, but they don't break. They will find a way. They will find a way to get themselves in there. But it wasn't enough. They lost by 30-28 final score. Good win for the Ravens. It was a little lackadaisical. Like it was like, oh, it's already over. But they got lazy and they were like, all right, we're gonna stiffen up a little bit and try and take care of business. So what they did, they are 5-1. Eagles are 4-1. Like I said, they still got that tie. That tie could play a big factor. That's all I'm gonna say right now. Next, another team that's got their first win of the season, the Atlanta Falcons. Oh my God, Falcons taking on Minnesota. Final score 40-23. They dropped 40 points on this Vikings team. Matt Ryan was 30 for 40, 371 yards, 4 touchdowns. Dude, he was balling. He was balling, doing what Matt Ryan does. Julio Jones also had 2 touchdowns on the day as well. Sorry, stretch my eye. Yeah, he was balling. Like Matt Ryan was cooking. As for Kirk Cousins and the Vikings, not so much. 24 for 36, 343 yards. He got 3 touchdowns, but threw 3 INTs. Yeesh. It did not look good for the Vikings. Their defense is still not there. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know what happened to that dominant defense that used to be there. Now, I don't know where they are. They're like non-existent. It's crazy. I don't know where they are. They gotta work on that bad. After the Falcons, good win, dominating first win to be exact. Next game, we're going to Jacksonville. Detroit taking on Jacksonville, and Detroit got themselves a W as I predicted. Final score 34-16. Matthew Stafford was 19 for 31, 223 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 INT. Now, wasn't pretty, but it was dominant. It was mostly the run game that really got themselves the win. With DeAndre Swift with 2 touchdowns on the day, Adrian Peterson with a touchdown. So really, it was all about the run game. He didn't have to pass much unless he passed to Kenny Galladay to get himself to like the 10-yard line or on the goal line, pretty much. But yeah, it really wasn't much from that Stafford had to do. It was all dependent on the run game, and the run game was dominant that game. On the ground, perfect. Gardner Minshew was 25 for 44, 243 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Also, he ran for 1. This Jags team, they got work to do. That's all I have to say. They have some work to do. But good win for the Detroit Lions after their bye week. Good win for Detroit. Next game, which was very exciting. Very exciting. It went to overtime to be exact. Houston taking on the Tennessee Titans. Final score 42-36. They are 5-0 now. This game, wow. This game was exciting. Very exciting. Like I couldn't I was like, oh damn, what? Deshaun Watson was 28 for 37, 335 yards, 4 touchdowns. Deshaun Watson was cooking though. He was bringing his team back. He got the overtime in that sumbitch. I'm telling you, this game was the highlight of Week 6, really, so far. Because like I said, we still got 2 games left. So far, the highlight of Week 6. It was, well, Good game. As for Tannehill, 30 for 41, 364 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Tannehill was cooking. He was cooking, I say. He was cooking. And as for the Lord and Savior, the King of the Dreadlocks, the King, the reigning, defending, undisputed rushing champion, Derrick Henry was on his game. Dude, I'm telling you now, Derrick Henry is a damn beast. Oh my God. 212 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, and 1 was the game winner? Huh. He had a 94-yard run. A 94-yard run, like, before, to, like, literally bring his team back. It was 23-21. Houston was up by 3. All of a sudden, Derrick Henry ran for 94 yards to the damn house. I'm like, bro, this is wild. Because you know why? Because it's Derrick King Henry. Oh boy, I said it before and I'm going to say it again. I found my new jersey that I'm about to hunt for, and that is Derrick Henry's jersey. I don't give a damn. Derrick Henry is a beast. Wow. Yeah, no, legit. You're going to see me wearing a Derrick Henry jersey this year. I don't give a shit. Derrick Henry is a dog. He's a beast. And just wait. I think he's still on his rookie contract. No. He got paid. My bad. He got paid. I think. Yeah, he got paid. But, dude. But honestly, you gotta thank A.J. Brown, too. He got himself 56 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. So thank A.J. Brown for that final, that somewhat game-winning touchdown, or that somewhat touchdown that took them to overtime. But I'm telling you, man, Derrick Henry is it's hard for me to bring it out for words because he's so amazing. He's a generational back. He is something special. That's a special running back right there. He's big, like really big. Like he's a grown ass man, and he's fast. Like, oh my God, Derrick Henry, man. That dude's a stud. So good win for the Titans, bro. As for Houston, lick your wounds, bro, because you got another big test coming up soon. Next game. Oh yes. Sorry, had a cough. Oh boy, this game. This was a massacre. Let's keep it real. The Cleveland Browns shot up in the Pittsburgh take on the Steelers. Final score. You want to guess? I'll give you about 5 minutes. Time's up. 38-7. Pittsburgh wins 5-0. Baker Mayfield. Overall, he was not playing that great. Well, obviously, plus he was playing wounded too. Like he was banged up when he came into this game. So, yeah, it wasn't that great for Baker Mayfield. He was that bad that he got pulled out of the game. Well, obviously because he was banged up. Like he was banged up walking in this game and going against the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Good Lord, that was a massacre. Okay, I just saw something weird. I'm sorry. Baker was 10 for 18, 119 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions on the day. It just wasn't good. Big Ben, by the way, 14 for 22, 162 yards, 1 touchdown. But really, it was mostly the rushing again. James Conner, Benny Snell, Chase Claypool. Sorry, when I talk too fast, I stutter and I get tongue-tied. No, I get tongue-tied, excuse me. Chase Claypool got up a touchdown. Oh, and James Washington, too. Yeah, I think they were all rushing. Yeah, they were all rushing touchdowns. Which is good. Yeah, Pittsburgh defense was the highlight. Yeah. Pittsburgh Steelers were flying all over the place. They were balling, and Minka Fitzpatrick with the game-winning interception, even though they were still out of reach, but still. Whew, That put the icing on the cake, the nail in the coffin. So good one for the Steelers. They are 5-0. Next game, which is a good one. Cincinnati taking on the Colts. The Bengals taking on the Colts. Final score 31-27. Colts won, which was a very tough game. Colts won. Sorry, I didn't hear the weird noise. Colts won. It's 31-27. It was an interesting game. Joe Burrow, he didn't do as bad, but it was mostly the rushing attack from the Bengals to keep them close. They were up 21-0 actually, and then the Colts found a way to come back, which they did, and they got themselves a W. 3 TDs, 1 INT. Phillip Rivers was balling in that second half of the game, and they got themselves a dub. Good one for the Colts though. Oh, and the defense was balling too. Don't forget that. The defense was balling. So good win for the Colts. As for the Bengals, they got a tough one coming up too. I'll explain the Week 7 schedule next video, but I'd say they got a tough schedule ahead. But yeah, good win for the Colts. After the Bengals, we got work to do. Next game, which was a very interesting. I said this was an interesting game, a sneaky good game, but I don't know about good, but not good for the Panthers, but good for the Bears. But we'll talk about that right now. Chicago Bears taking on the Carolina Panthers. Final score 23-16. Bears are 5-1. Carolina is 3-3. Not all that great. Nick Foles was 23 for 29, 198 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 INT. Yeah. Nick Foles it was mostly field goals, and he got 2 touchdowns on the day, 1 rushing and 1 to a tight end. But the Bears defense was the highlight of that game. They were absolutely dominant, I might add. They were really good on that day. As for the Teddy Bridgewater was not that great. 16 for 29, 216 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Like I said, the Bears defense was on their mode today. Yesterday. But they can bounce back. This is like they got humbled for once. They had a good hot streak with 3-game winning streak, and then they got humbled. It's fine. Chicago, they're balling. After that one loss, they were like, alright, we're going to step it up. And they did. 5-1. Good game for the Bears. And for the Panthers, like I said, one loss. Y'all had a hot streak. You need to get humbled. That's all I have to say. Next game, which I did not expect they were going to win, the Denver Broncos taking on the Patriots. They won 18-12. Not much great highlights in this game, because it was mostly field goals, really. Like, literally, Drew Lock was 10 for 24, 189 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He threw some picks. The only highlight of the game was the kicker, Brandon McManus. He kicked 6 field goals, which is a Denver Broncos record, which is congrats to him. But really not much. Not much. Like I said, I'm sorry. I'm coughing. I have a tickle in my throat, and I had no water yet. I'm going to get some when I'm done with this. I do not have COVID. Don't worry. Shit. Don't think that. Cam Newton was 17 for 25, 157 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but he rushed for 1. But it really wasn't. The Cam did not play that great. He really did not. He played bad, which is fine. Well, surprisingly, the Patriots are 2-3. Broncos are 2-3. Weird, interesting, weird game. This was a weird game. 18-12. I mean, not much. It was kind of like a sleeper. Like while I'm watching this, I can flick to another channel. It was a weird game. Very weird. We're going for the Broncos. And for the Patriots, don't worry, they'll come back and win one next game. Maybe we'll see who they face. Next game, this was a slaughter. This was a shutout, I might add. Oh boy, oh boy. There's not much to talk about this game, but I'm gonna say it anyway. The New York Jets traveling to Miami to take on the Dolphins. The Dolphins absolutely destroyed them. They beat the shit out of them. The final score was 24 to goose egg 0. Flacco was 21 for 44, 186 yards, not even a touchdown and one interception. Not much to say about the Jets. The Jets are the only winless team now in the NFL. They are 0-6. They might just tank to 0-16. The Jets are trash. Have and always will be basura, garbage, trash. As I say, bad. I'm sorry I have to talk about them because they're not doing all that hot. They're not doing great. Y'all should know this by now. To any Jets fans out there, I'm sorry, but I gotta be real. I'll be real about my team too, shit. But hey, here's what it is. As for Fitzpatrick, 18 for 27, 291 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not bad. He played good. He played hot. Also, we got a chance to finally see Tua Tagovailoa on the field, so it was Tua time for once. Even though the game was out of reach anyway, why not give the kid a chance to have a little bit of some regular season throwing? You know, give him step in the field. You know, give him some shine. You know what I mean? Good win for the Dolphins. They are actually second place in the AFC East. So it's the Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets. Ain't that crazy? What a year. Let's hope it keeps going like that. We can actually like it. Next game, which was not a good day for Aaron Rodgers. So the Green Bay Packers traveled to Tampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers. Okay, Bucks got a W. Final score 38-10. It's weird. Every time the Green Bay Packers have a bye week, after that bye week, Rodgers do not play that great. I'm telling you now. He's 16 for 35, 160 yards, 0 touchdowns. He threw 2 picks. One was a pick 6. I'm telling you, Rodgers did not play great. And he had all his weapons back, I might add. Devontae Adams came back, but still, that Bucs defense was ready. That Bucs defense was the highlight. They were ready. They were ready. And I was like, oh, shit. The Bucs might actually get a dub, and they did. A dominating W, to be exact. Aaron Jones got himself a touchdown. 15 yards. Meh. As for Tom Brady, 17 for 27, 166 yards, 2 touchdowns. It is what it is. Ronald Jones got 2 touchdowns. And what did I tell you for the past couple of weeks? What did I say for the past couple of weeks? Rob Gronkowski is going to get his first touchdown of the season. Just you wait. And long and behold, he got himself a touchdown. Finally. I said while I was watching, I'm like, finally. Thank you. Give him a touchdown. Like, for real. He's not there for nothing. He's one of the greatest tight ends in the league. Well, next to George Kittle, Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce. But I'm just saying the list goes on and on. Yeah, I'm glad Rob Gronkowski got himself a touchdown because I would have been pissed if he didn't get another one. Cause it's been about 6 weeks now, 6 that he hasn't got a touchdown. And now in week 6 you get one. Finally, thank you, Tom Brady. Thank you. Give him a touchdown, man. Shit. Good win for the Buccaneers. They're 4-2 in the season. Green Bay finally got humbled, or they finally got punched in the mouth as they suffered their first loss. Sorry. So it is what it is. Sorry, my phone vibrated. If you would have heard that. If you didn't, good. Yeah, good win for the freaking Buccaneers, man. Aaron Rodgers, it's okay. One loss ain't gonna hurt you. You're gonna come back gunslinging and being the Grim Reaper as you always knew. Don't worry. Final game, Sunday Night Football. The LA Rams travel to San Francisco to take on the 49ers, and oh boy, the San Francisco 49ers are back after they got literally destroyed by the Miami Dolphins. I still can't really roll that off the tongue. They got destroyed by the Miami Dolphins. Ain't that crazy? Final score 24-16. Jared Goff did not play that great. Keep it a buck. 19 for 38, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Not that great. I'm going to keep it real. He did not play that great. As for Jimmy G, played phenomenal. 23 for 33, 268 yards, 3 touchdowns. George Kittle, Deebo Samuels, and Brandon Ayuk all got touchdowns on the day. I think they're back. 49ers are back. But then again, let's not count our chickens. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Good win against an NFC West rival. Even though their defense is still not there, they're still balling. Jimmy G looks better than ever. He looked way better than he did last week against the Dolphins. It was a smooth rhythm. The whole game, a smooth rhythm. And the defense balled. The offense definitely balled. And it was a good win. Good win for those 49ers. And there's one more thing I have to talk about, and that is the 3 undefeated teams that are left in the NFL. Seattle Seahawks, 5-0. Tennessee Titans, 5-0. Pittsburgh Steelers, 5-0. 3 teams left. And just a sneak peek of what's going to happen in the next video, 2 of these undefeated teams will go against each other. Just guess. And I want you to guess who they are. But don't look at the NFL schedule. I want you to guess. But also, just a reminder, Chiefs and Bills at 5 today, this evening, and Cardinals and Cowboys at 8 today. So that'll do it for this episode of the Gridiron Lion. Thank you so much for watching. I still have those 2 videos up from last week. You can watch those and see what you can do from there, or you can see how it is, or better yet, just pretty much go watch. Yeah, just go watch. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Just go watch and see what I talk about from my predictions of Week 6 and my aftermath of Week 5. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, or just a great day. Pretty much a great day. Sun shining, breath of fresh air, a little chilly because it's fall. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Show your brother some love. Peace.